Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Crusader Kings 2, the Old Gods. I forgot to take a look at what's going on in Europe in the last episode, and holy butts, apologies for my language there, what is Hungary doing? Like, oh my god, it's owning, like, all of this land in towards, you know, past Scandinavia, at least, like, from a longitude standpoint, pushing up into, like, modern-day Belgium and the Netherlands. This is pretty crazy. Actually, I guess it's not quite in modern-day Belgium yet, but in any case, it is very, very close. What a weird situation, and at some point I might end up butting up against Hungary, but Jesus Christ, they're expanding quickly. Who is their leader, anyway? Let's find out here. The King of Hungary. His stats are pretty bad. He has a staggering amount of titles. No empire, though. What empire could he actually form? He owns so much land. I guess he needs a little bit more land to form the empire of the Tartars, or like the Carpathians. Anyway, let's go back here. So, as promised, I'm just going to look at our military first. Looking pretty strong, even though we did just take one more county from West Francia. If you missed what happened in the last episode, it's a weird one. We killed the king of West Francia, and now our wife, who doesn't actually like us very much, so we'll send her a little gift. Hey, honey, is the queen of West Francia. And we can't declare war on her because she's our wife. Also, this separation is getting to me. But in any case, we have a very powerful ally now, obviously. And we're immediately going to go to war with Aquitaine to try to claim it for one of our existing vassals. So, let me just figure this out here. She's our sister-in-law. If we kill her, then our wife gets the land. I don't want that. How old is she? 2. Pretty young. If we try to kill her, our plot power is not that good anyway. Anyway, we're going to declare war. And I just want to see here. So we have the Duchess of Cornwall and the Princess of Asturia, or Elizabeth Carling. Could claim Aquitaine. So, I want her to become a vassal of mine. This is obvious. In order to do this, though, I need to give her a county first. And I don't want to give the other lady the county because she's also the Princess of Asturias. And maybe that causes all sorts of fucking problems with Spain over here. So I don't want to worry about that. Instead, we're just going to go declare war on this 2-year-old girl. But first, I need to go to this lady, Elizabeth Carling. And hopefully she won't die during this war. She's a little old. Hopefully our king doesn't die during this war for that matter. Oh, we can't give her a landed title because she is not in our court. Request excommunicate. Let me invite the court. No. Send gift. Let's send her a gift. Then invite her to our court. No. Why not? No reason to move. Opinion of Hemmig. Is that her husband? No. Oh, that's her liege. Can I offer him vassalization? No. Who's his liege? The Jarl of Northumberland, who is our vassal. This is an effed up situation. I guess I could do it for the Countess of Fife. Let's look into this a little bit more. I really don't want to give her any more land, though. So let's declare war. Duchess of Cornwall. Oh, sorry, Duchess of Cornwall, not Duchess of Fife. She's a Duchess of Cornwall. I could invite her to our court. No. I could send her a gift. Yes. But she doesn't actually, like, own land, right? This would just become an independent Aquitaine that she rules. She wouldn't actually be our vassal. Is she the heir to her? No, she's not even the heir to her own. Oh, this is frustrating. If I could change my gender laws, we could cause something to happen here, but we can't, unfortunately. So I don't even know. What are our other claims that we could possibly press here? Kingdom of the... Whoa! We could try to take over the Kingdom of Denmark. Let's just quickly take a look and see how, you know, Denmark is looking here with respect to its allies. Because we have a crazy strong fighting force. They don't have any king allies. They have a lot of dukes, but no kings. Man, maybe we should try to claim the Kingdom of Denmark. And who is the... we could just claim Skana, which we already own somehow. She's the Princess of Britannia and our daughter. But, she's not a vassal. Oh, she's part of our dynasty, though, right? So let me read this carefully. If Emperor Northernlion the Bold and Princess Cecilia of Britannia are of the same dynasty, or if I'm the de jure liege of the Kingdom of Denmark, she will also become a vassal of mine. We are definitely of the same dynasty. Let me just go 100% check that out. She's got to be of the same dynasty that we are. I always forget how you actually see the Banana Dong dynasty. Do you click on this? House Banana Dong? Yes, of course we are of the same dynasty. So you know what? Let's go stupid and crazy. Because West Francia seems like it's in our back pocket right now because our wife owns it. And we'll declare war to claim Denmark because why not? It's going to be kind of funny, I think. So there we go. Was that a good idea? I don't know. It's going to be interesting at the very least. We can call on allies. The Queen of Aquitaine Maybe. And also, the Empress. Got a nice ring to it. Empress of Britannia and also Queen of West Francia. Also our wife. If she says no, there are going to be some awkward family dinners. What a crazy and hilarious situation we have on our hands right now. Anyway, we could actually take our troops through mainland Europe, but, you know, some of these guys are going to have to come on boats anyway, the ones from the British Isles proper. So let's get all of our troops grouped up here, and we might as well, if possible, like, land them all via boats. I don't know if Denmark has allies that are really going to concern me, but let's get all of these guys going up here, and then we'll get all of these guys. Where did I have the boats meet up? That's a good question. Where are the boats going? Where are you going? Right there. Okay, so then we'll just let some time go by here. Of course, I will honor my obligation to come to war. Thank you, sweetie. That was very nice of you. God, if you could just take out the garbage now, we'd be on a good... Okay, so Aquitaine decides not to join our war, perhaps believing that there's some kind of, I don't know, opportunist element to it. Maybe she could actually, you know, take over West Francia in the meantime. Wouldn't really bother me. Obviously, our wife would still have a place at our dinner table, but we can carry like 70,000 men on these boats. 70,000 men. That is stupid and awesome. That's like double the size of our army. So I guess first things first, let's put as many of these men as we can on the boats right away. There's a 6,900 fighting force. Perfect number, I would say. And we might as well take everybody over all at once, because it's going to be a long-ish trip. Might as well wait till everybody kind of groups up here. So my daughter always has her nose in other scriptures and spends all her time amongst the priests. Awesome. Such a bright little child. Welcome to becoming zealous and hopefully eventually becoming a nun or some kind of Christian warrior. Maybe she'll be the first female in the Varangian Guard. We might as well get these other 117 men on the boat. I realize we've been at war and haven't done anything for quite some time here, but this was essential. 33,000 men, which we will merge together and then put on this boat. And now... the reckoning awaits Denmark. They're not going to like this. In fact, West Francia already doing some good work up there. It's amazing how quickly West Francia actually became a force for good for me. So yeah, let's get all of these men off the boat. There's definitely going to be some attrition here. That being said, we did just wipe out like 2,000 men instantly. Obviously, yes, attrition is going to be a major issue, so we should break up these troops accordingly. And these 33,000 men, let's just walk them away for a second. If we lose 1% of them, that's going to be a lot, but still, you know, it's got to be done. Please walk faster. Oh, I slowed down instead of speeding up. There we go. Please walk faster. We lost 3,000 men just due to attrition already. Let's break this up and have maybe, like a 12,000 strong fighting force. Or like two 13,000 strong fighting forces. It's going to take us a while here. Or maybe we can just have several 8,000 strong fighting forces. There you go. There's another 8 there. Which we'll send down to... Oh, are they actually sieging this weird, like, Britannian land that I forgot we had here? Good luck with that. Intrigue slows down the siege. They will pay for that. Shit happens, I guess. Our 22,000 men up here are still running into some issues, so we're going to, you know, go with another new unit here. Don't disband that unit. That would be terrible. And we'll continue this up, and we're going to get to another, like, 8,000 men, I suppose, and maybe then attrition will back off just a little bit. If not, well, we can create another force of about 6,000, at the very least. I feel like Denmark has few chances for success at this point. Okay, so flatter and soothe him so our taxes don't run out. Attrition has stopped in that one place, which is great. And we're about to win this battle against these other Danish forces down here. Danish forces. West Francia continues to help me out here, which is nice. We have 14% war score with Denmark already, which is not, it doesn't seem like it's that much. It's a ton, considering we're at war to take over, like, the fucking kingdom. Like, if we win this war, we own all of Denmark, or our daughter owns all of Denmark, but it becomes part of Britannia, which would be probably the most land I've ever taken in a single swoop anyway. And our sieges are going quite nicely here. Denmark appears very much to be a, you know, a paper tiger right now. They're kind of falsely appearing to be powerful, but they're really not all that strong. We have dragged Boothly Orvson out of his hole and won a siege as well. Fantastic. We're not being sieged ourselves, which seems pretty obvious if you ask me, but let's continue this up. It turns out West Francia is a very powerful ally to have, and pretty soon this land is going to belong to us, I'm pretty sure. If we can get up to, like, ticking war score area. We just fought a battle, apparently. I won it by accident. Didn't even notice it was going on. 22% war score. I don't want to speed up too fast because I am kind of savoring the fun right here. 39% war score? How did that happen? Oh, just these 1,400 men are like trapped in Denmark and they can't do anything. Once sieges end, I will send some men in to destroy them. thereby helping us out. Okay, we've dragged Bietta out of her hole, and she's going to become part of our dungeon roster now. Another siege has gone successfully, and I am like 95% confident that very soon Denmark will just become part of our empire, which is actually amazing. I did not expect that. Basically just some very cheap Scandinavian land, and maybe we will try to take it from our daughter at some point, because I don't feel comfortable with her owning this much land, and that's going to be a really tough independence war to have. Now we have another daughter. Our niece has, again, continued to provide fruit for us, which is scary. We have dragged the Duchess of Skana out, and she'll go off to the dungeons, and also this lady, whoever that is. And another siege has ended successfully here. They have a lot of holdings to siege, I'll give them that, but they can't be very pleased with this. Let her rot, obviously. Do you not realize we're still at war to take over your kingdom? Like, I'm not just going to be like, oh yeah, have some mercy. There we go. So one of our sieges has ended here, so we will just conquer these last remaining few, and we have just dragged another lady out here off to the dungeons with her. What a weak kingdom. Kind of, you know, I'm a little offended on their behalf, or on the behalf of the rest of Scandinavia, which had to deal with these guys posturing for so long. How did Denmark even live this long? You gotta be, like, what's gonna happen? You expect, like, a Arctic tsunami to come down and wipe out all of my forces or something? Pretty unlikely, Denmark. Pretty unlikely. We are at 94% war score. 100% war score. Go to diplomacy. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Yes. Alright, so that was definitely unexpected, and some of the most land that I've taken over in one fell swoop. Now, the downside, we have created an exceptionally strong vassal in our daughter, but she likes us. Is she married? She's the Queen of Denmark. She's married to a dead man. I can't choose what to do with her now, right? Like, I can only arrange a marriage between her and someone in my kingdom, and I don't have anyone that is a good person to do so. We could grant her independence and have, like, an independent Denmark, but that seems silly. That was a very quick amount of territory for us to take. That is a very nice steward as well. Let's have him research economy technology up here. Now, they might eventually be a thorn in our side. Who's her heir, anyway? Does she have one? My grandson, heir to the Kingdom of Denmark. But I think this is a good thing. You know, the land is under our control for once. And it's a nice little foothold into Scandinavia that maybe I can use in the future to form that empire. Owning more land, never a bad thing, I would say. We do have... Oh, sorry, we own too much land right now. A city has finished construction in Nantes, so we will go to Intrigue and invite a noble to the court. Holmger. We'll find him. Holmger. Holmgar. That's our grandson. Holmger. How does he... What's his traits like? I like those green ones. There's no envy there. And we will grant him the city of La Roche-Bernard. Congratulations. And you know what? Why don't we start building some holdings... Can we build a holding? We can build a holding here. So yeah, in our new territory to basically be like, we're not giving this up. Very interesting episode so far. 13 minutes in, and we've already conquered the entirety of Denmark in one fell swoop. Meanwhile, you know, in most episodes, we spend the entire time trying to fabricate a claim on, like, a single county in West Francia. So you get on the boats. We're going to take the boats back. Again, I don't feel comfortable giving my troops, or disbanding my troops in Denmark, even though it is our territory. Just want to make sure, you know, they're on the mainland, so they know how to get home. Whether or not that makes a difference, I have no idea. Anyway, we have substantially more troops now. And again, every time I get more land in mainland Europe, I'm excited. Because that means that we have the potential to not have to deal with the Navy, which is a major concern for me. Concern might not be the right word, but it's an issue. So Britannia now owns some more land, and I'm even closer to butting up against Hungary. 15 weak claims can be pressed. Kingdom of Bavaria for Count Jens of Dahl, and the Kingdom of Aquitaine for Elizabeth Carling. Let me just look at this for a second. De jure claim on Hamburg for this guy. Interesting. Okay. That's Aquitaine? How did Aquitaine get that little bit of land up there? That seems like easy land for us to take. We can claim Aquitaine for this lady, who is not even part of our court, or this guy. He's the Count of Schleswig. That's Hamburg as well. Okay. It's so silly. I want to claim Aquitaine. Seems easy. We can also... Let's look at Bavaria, though, for a second. Oh, I got to go all the way back down here. Okay, we can claim Bavaria for Count Jens of Dahl. Or the Duchy of Normandy. But then I'd have to declare war on my wife, which is not possible. He would give us a divorce, but we have no war against West Francia that we can claim, so I don't know if this is worth it yet. We can probably just get it through intrigue and marriage. Bavaria might be an interesting war to fight, but I don't really want to be in the middle of Hungary here. I want this land. This land is cool for me to have, but let's just let some time go by first. Let's get our troops set up. See if anything happens. You know, we're still alive here. My spy master is planning retribution against Prince Ernst for having attempted the assassination of Margaret. Order the arrest of our spy master, or it's better to forgive and forget. Sure, it's better to forgive and forget. More piety. Our prestige is now over 10,000. That's awesome. What is this? My liege, my mission to Rome so far has been a success. Yes, hello, Pope Marcellus, or Marcellus. Thank you very much. Spain is actually making some inroads now, it looks like, at the very least. And Britannia is, you know, the height of the highest it's ever been. I wonder if I could try to, like, declare war on this guy to claim Holland. I don't know if I want to declare war on the papacy. That seems like a silly idea. We could join his crusades. I was going to say his prestiges. That doesn't even make any sense. We have a son, Gunnar, has been born. We are becoming, at this point, probably one of the most powerful families in Europe, and that scares the shit out of me because, obviously, you know, there's a lot of risk, I guess, inherent to that as well. I'm letting, like, a year go by, and then in December, we will start planning our campaigns for the next year, just letting my troops kind of get back to full. Which they nearly are. We have somewhere in the vicinity of 50,000 men. So she can become brave. Let's let Northern Lioness become brave. Seems like a good idea to me. It is going to be January 1st very soon. And we'll take a quick look at our vassals to make sure everybody's, you know, pleased with the way the realm's being run right now. And let's just back up for a second. Okay, a message about a call to arms has been received from our wife against Countess of Forcalquier. It would cost us 100 prestige. If we accept, we'll be part of the Folkarian War for our Newell's claim on West Francia. I will accept that, my dear. Mostly because you helped me take over Denmark. Let's check out our claim menu again. Kingdom of Bavaria, Duchy of Toulouse, which has to be, yes, our own wife. Duchy of Mecklenburg. Let's just find this. That's got to be up here somewhere. Declare war for Mecklenburg. Ooh, that is extremely tempting. The Bishop of Banger 4. That is a great name. Banger for what? Is this the same dude? Yeah. Oh, but we can take more land this way. Alright, that seems smart. He's a vassal, right? Can I see it's your vassal? No, it's somebody else's vassal? Who's his liege? His liege, okay, he's part of our... Let's hold off on this for a second, because I do want to make sure that we can... save our wife in this war. We don't even have to contribute troops, I guess. So let's just try to take over this little bit of land right here. So are we declaring war on this man to claim Mecklenburg this much for this man? And let me look at this. If Empire Northern Lion are of the same dynasty, or if I'm the de jure liege of Mecklenburg, he will also become a vassal. Well, I'm the liege of his liege, so it should work, right? I think this is how it goes. He has holdings in my kingdom, so I am going to declare war on Mecklenburg, and why don't we call in some allies here? Mostly our wife, who is probably like the most powerful woman in Europe right now. And we'll raise our vassal levies. There's 8,000 men in Denmark. That is surprising. I did not expect that. So we'll march these men down here, and we'll get these guys grouped up as well, and I'll, you know, donate these troops essentially to the West Francian effort, and we'll see if we want to do anything with those 40,000 men. A local dignitary is visiting together with his pretty young wife. Yes, this is the necklace intrigue, which we've already had before. Anyway, shit's going down. I think what I'm going to do for now is basically say, hey, you guys in the British Isles, 31,000 of you, you're disbanded for now. Don't worry about it. We'll handle this. Mainland Europe will handle this. This is a moment of truth for me to see if my existing forces are capable of doing what I want them to do. Which is, or my existing forces in Western Europe. As night falls, you sneak into the guest room and carefully move the heirloom from the neck of the dignitary's sleeping wife. She stirs slightly in her sleep, but does not wake. Now that you have the necklace of wordless Giga, you need to decide where to plant it. Yes, let's do it on the local drug gatherer and dog's body. Disguised by a simple cowl, you present the necklace to your dung-gathering servant, claiming it is a gift from a secret admirer. He's delighted, and we'll see what happens. This is just going to give us some intrigue, basically. I'm just skipping through it. Our scheme is complete! Gain 3 intrigue, and also maybe the trait deceitful. Ooh, we did gain this trait deceitful, which I don't necessarily like that much. But anyway, we've improved our intrigue, and now there is no valid ambitions for us. We've done everything there is to do in life at age 61. Hopefully we don't die during the course of this war. All right, so we got 2 wars, I guess, that we're managing simultaneously. Takes a while to get around in Denmark. You know, we got all these fjords that we have to deal with, I guess. It's not just like traveling over standard land. Man, we have 7,000 troops in mainland Europe. That is beautiful. That's very nice. The Pope likes us a little bit more. 46, that's pretty good. And we'll have him walk over here. All right, so I'm just looking at what's going on. Obviously, this is the land that I'm trying to take. And then we'll take these men, 6,800 of them. And we'll try to help out our beautiful wife in this situation, who is not having the easiest time against Focal Cuyer. Again, I'm sure that's awful pronunciation. Who's this? Mortain? You know what, Mortain, you're going to be easier to take out, so I'm going to do so. Just zooming out to see what's going on in that other war. In the meantime, hopefully these troops end up helping our wife out a little bit. Whose side are we on here? Are we fighting against Oh, this guy wants West Francia. I don't understand. I want to be on her side. I am on her side. Okay, good, good, good. And we're winning. This is fine. I just didn't understand what was going on with the portrait at the bottom, which is sensical because I don't really get involved in too many huge wars like this. So I'm just going to march in on this one and hopefully help my wife. She's going to win. She's going to win. Good, good, good. I don't know. Maybe it would be better if she loses. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, I figure I better help her. She does continue to give me the most children in planet Earth. Bercy the Conqueror, come in and help me gain Mecklenburg. Man, just a good chance to train your troops, if you ask me. We have 78% on this war now. He can unfortunately not join our wars at this time. 95%, and we have captured Barth. That guy's got a great name that I'm not going to try to pronounce. And our war against Mecklenburg is still at 0, but that'll change soon, hopefully. Why do I have... she's, like, giving me control over some of her troops. So now I command 14,000, which is good. Smart decision on her part. You know, I have conquered a lot of the European world. So I think I am probably the right man for the job here. Now, she has to negotiate peace, right? Ransom prisoner. No. All right. You can negotiate the peace, lady. You're at 100% war score, so by all means, we'll just walk our troops down here. Oh! Whoa. Bavaria, 14,000 men, now fighting my 7,000 men. That's not good. So we will, I was kind of hoping the episode was going to end soon, not because I wanted it to end necessarily, but because I thought it was going to end. We have 13,000 ships now. Most of those must be from Denmark, I guess. How many ships do I have in Denmark? 473 ships right here. Holy shit. We don't even need them. But that's amazing. I want to get our ships, but because we have troops here, we can't actually get those ships effectively. There we go. So we'll get all these guys to meet up here. All these guys to meet up here, and then we will raise the rest of our troops. Like so. And we'll have all of our troops from the British Isles. Now Bavaria has really done it. I thought they were just going to let us take that territory relatively peacefully, but now they decided to be kind of assholes about it. And, you know, my 7,000 Danish troops are probably in a very bad position there. Please negotiate this peace, my love, because I'm going to be marching my men up to Denmark. So you can do whatever you want with your dudes, but yeah, I just lost like 4,000 men, which I'm not pleased about. Okay, good. The Empress of Britannia won, and now I need her troops to come join me up here, and you should just run away as far as you can. We should still win this war against Mecklenburg fairly easily. Yes, the Duchess of Mercuria, please come in. Our troops are gonna get fucked here. That's okay. We can plan a big fight against Mecklenburg, and that should help us out a great deal. We have another 200 men here, again, for reasons unbeknownst to me. Try to meet them up here somewhere. 13,000 men. We'll just wait on it. I know we have like 30,000 men, so we can carry somewhere on the order of like 90,000 men. We continue to lose these battles, but the good news is one fight against Mecklenburg should be enough for us to basically just turn the tide of this war. Let him rot, obviously. And we take Mecklenburg, way more land for us. How many men are there? Oh my god, they're gonna have 20,000 men. That's kind of a lot. Let's merge these troops. We have another 20,000 men here, and they're slowly pouring in. Let's just wait a second. Oh my god, okay. My liege, my work in Mortain appears to have come to fruition. Let's let it go for now. I'm not sure if I want to use a claim on my own wife for now. We'll talk about you in the second, Chancellor. In fact, why don't I just use you right now, actually, and move you maybe over to Frisia somewhere? Oh, sorry, that's West Francia. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. We're just waiting on more troops to kind of get in this area over here. And then we'll do what's rightfully ours, or take what's rightfully ours in Mecklenburg. These 3,200 men, please come down here. A castle has finished construction, so my domain size is too high, which means we will invite a noble. And, you know, as I don't like to toot my own horn. I actually do kind of like to toot my own horn. But I think we're making some very good stuff happen. He's not ambitious. And I think we've played pretty well over the episodes that I've recorded today, which has been like 4 or 5 of them so far. Made some mistakes, inevitably, and I'm sure those of you in the comments will be nice enough to enlighten me about those. But I feel like it's been fairly positive play relative to the norm, shall we say. Now, let's have these 14,000 men come up to Holland, and these boats, we'll just pick them up on the way. We continue to lose sieges in Mecklenburg, and I wouldn't say I bit off more than I could chew, but it is a surprisingly difficult war against Mecklenburg, or against Bavaria, I guess I should say. Prince Northernlion. Oh, I named him wrong. That's okay, we'll educate him ourselves. And we'll sort by rank, and there we go. I can't believe our king's still alive. If he lives to like 70, that is, I wouldn't say unprecedented, but very unlikely. Now, can I land like right here? I can indeed, and I am excited to do so. To basically be like, surprise, motherfuckers! We've lost our spy master, which is good because he kind of sucked. We'll have him scheme over in Cornwall, because Cornwall always causes problems. But yeah, surprise, motherfucker, here's like 42,000 troops. I'm excited to have this happen. Where's our boats? There they are. Oh, they're there. Okay, here we go. 42,000 troops. Attrition going to be a major issue, but this is going to be potentially a killing blow for Mecklenburg here. Maybe not a killing blow, I guess, but a sizable blow. Are they all going to the same place? Yes. So we'll just wipe them out, and we may have to actually succeed in some kind of siege. That's okay, though. 42 now. We've captured somebody of importance. Another 2,000 men. And, of course, yes, attrition is a major issue right now. It's okay, though, because they're going to attrition faster than we attrition. I think, anyway. We have 6,000 men. We can just bump over here. Beautiful. And I guess we should create another force here. Although, you know, why don't we just do an assault instead and just speed things up. If our troops are going to die to attrition, we might as well just have them assault the holding instead. Another siege is done, and another one should be done like instantly here. 91% war score, pretty good. Let's have these other 30,000 troops come down this way. Now, it's possible that I'll finish this entire siege, and this won't even be Britannia. Maybe it'll be like its own independent realm, because I'm an idiot when I declare war sometimes. Let's see, though. We will offer peace, enforce demands. And, it is Britannia. I feel like we have accomplished... Oh my god, Hungary. Holy shit. I feel like we've accomplished some very good things. We finally have a sizable amount of land in Scandinavia here, where, you know, I guess I'm not sure 100% if this area is supposed to be called Scandinavia, but we own Denmark basically at this point. And I'm just gonna let her rot. I'm just gonna disband my troops here and see if this causes a major problem. It doesn't appear so. I think we still have the same number of troops as long as they were all in our territory, so that's fine. Let's look at our claims quickly. Kingdom of Bavaria. I don't want to do it because I really don't want to get into war down here. I would love to take this land and just hold that, but I don't want any part of this land yet. That is biting off more than I can chew. Obviously, I continue to look to West Francia for some fun in the future. Borders are ugly right now. Frisia is definitely going to be a concern. Like, I want to take them over. What, do we have anything else? Duchy of... Petty Kingdom of Cyrenaica. That's like down in the Near East. Duchy of Normandy, Duchy of Orleans, a lot of like West Francian stuff. Who gets West Francia if our wife dies? Our son, who is also the heir to Britannia. And if we try to kill her, that's... Oh, I like how it has a heart instead of just like an envelope. But anyway, I really want to kill our firstborn son, who is now like, he's 40 already. He's not even going to have a good reign if he gets to rule the kingdom. But I want him to die. Because if he dies, that's so much better for us. Maybe I can get him excommunicated? No. Thanks for nothing, Pope. You know, why don't we build some more forts or castles wherever we can, basically. We can't there, can't there. Maybe down here in Denmark somewhere. Wow, that's got a lot of holdings. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll build like a castle in here. And of course, I will give that away. Just like to expand my empire as much as possible. Let's take a quick look at what's going on in Europe at the end of this episode and probably this recording session. Hungary still looking incredibly strong. Finland owns a lot of land. Ruthenia is smaller than it used to be. Turks have expanded a little bit. And of course, this one little area here where Bersi of Bersi's host holds out for, let me check the religion, Catholic. In a sea of Sunni and Miaphysite, Monophysite, there is one small Catholic area. Wait a minute. Cyrenaica is also Catholic. That's very strange. I don't want to take the petty kingdom there, though. That's going to open up a whole sea of problems. Spain still looks all jacked up. Let's look at religion. Let me just take a look at Scandinavia, actually, quick. Okay, so I need a lot more to start Scandinavia, obviously. But, you know, so far so good. What about de jure kingdoms? We already have the Kingdom of Denmark. Duchies, we already have all of these, I think. Anyway, let's call it quits for this episode. This has been a lot of fun. This recording session has been very good. And again, as we look at independent realms, Britannia is a larger size than it has ever been before. We own all of Brittany, all of the British Isles, including Ireland, Scotland, and England, and all of Denmark, except for like one county that belongs to the papacy, which I gave them a long time ago. So as always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode so far, and I will see you next time.